Now the Galaxy Note 10.1 is available in two colors, white or deep gray white as we have here. 16 gigs or 32 gig capacity. 16 gig is $499, 32 gig is $549, so for $50 more you get twice as much storage, but you do have a micro SD card slot in here, so you can upgrade storage up to 32 gigs. On the back we have some of our specs. So we have a display which is good for 1080 by 800, which is a pixel density of 149 ppi. Not very impressive with things like the new iPad or the Asus Transformer Pad Infinity, which have much higher resolution displays with pixel densities in the 200s to near 300. Up here we have a 5 megapixel autofocusing camera, which is only good for 720p video, not 1080p. I don't understand why that is. The sensor should be good enough for it, and certainly the specs can keep up. We do have a 1.9 megapixel front-facing camera, as well as a 7,000 milliamp battery, which is good for about 9 to 10 hours of normal use. And of course we have the S Pen, or SPEN as some people like to call it, which is a Wacom technology based stylus, which is integrated into the chassis of the tablet, which is pretty interesting. So we'll take a look at how that works. Now let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we get in the box. So here is our tablet with this little tab here to lift up. So we're going to flip that over and you can see it's covered in many different pieces of plastic. So let's set that aside and take a look at the inside. Interesting here is that we have some indicators here which tell us how to align this in the box. I guess that's trivial, but interesting nonetheless. Now inside we have our power adapter. So here we have our US power adapter as well as our wall wart here. Down here we have our literature, and we have our USB to proprietary dock connector. So this is Samsung's proprietary dock, and so this is how you charge or sync data to it. Now here we have our literature. Let's take a quick look to see what's in here. So we have the Galaxy Note User's Guide, which probably tells us a little bit about the ports and buttons. We also have Samsung Media Hub, which we can talk about later. We also have the Galaxy Note accessories, so you can buy quite a few accessories from Samsung directly. And you have your warranty guide. Now they've also included a baggie which contains some replacement stylus points as well as a tool for removing them from the pen itself. Now quickly taking a look at the power adapter here, again we have Samsung branding with this very shiny black glossy plastic. We also have our power adapter here which snaps into place, so you can either add an extension cable or you can snap on a different international wall adapter. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the tablet itself before we take off all the wrapping. So some of the highlighted features including the S Pen as well as Adobe Photoshop Touch, which is soft.